This video is different from any other video I've ever made. This is our first time meeting. I usually open with a joke or a story, but there's nothing funny about today's topic, so I'll just come right out and say it. This video is about death. I know, brave and original, right? But hear me out. The point of this video isn't to scare you. It's to remind you to appreciate life. See, recently, some pretty big life-changing things happened to me. My grandma passed away. My dad got COVID day of his surgery and almost died. My mom was in a bad car accident and almost died too. In the span of 3 months, 2 of my grandparents passed away, and we also had a miscarriage. I know this sounds depressing, but I promise you, there's a point to this video. In a way, I guess death has given me superpowers, because now I see the world differently than I did before. Here are 5 ways death changed my perspective forever. Number 1, time feels different. When you realize how quickly time can slip away, every moment you have becomes more precious. Death reminds you that time is finite, so why waste it? Rushing feels pointless when you realize how pointless it already is. Being present becomes sacred. You realize the mundane moments are where life is actually lived. You start cherishing small things like the sound of rain, a baby's laugh, the warmth of the sun on your skin. These are the moments that matter, not how many Instagram likes you get or how much money you earn. Okay, yeah, all those are nice, but they're meaningless without the ability to enjoy them. What's the point of enjoying them if you're constantly rushing? Number 2, you value presence over possessions. When you're faced with death, things start to lose their meaning. Houses, cars, clothes, shoes, all that stuff becomes meaningless. What gains meaning are the people in your life, your relationships, your experiences, your memories. You start to realize that the best things in life aren't things at all. Like you may have heard that quote, "Things don't make a man rich. He is rich if he has good friends and lots of them." This couldn't be more true. The material possessions that once seemed so important suddenly seem trivial. You start to see that what truly matters is the quality of your relationships and the richness of your experiences. Minimalism becomes not a trend, but a truth. Number 3, you start to say what matters. When you're close to death, you start to realize that there are only a few things that are important. And one of those things is saying what matters. I love you. I forgive you. I'm sorry. These are the words that become urgent, that you want to make sure you say them while you have the chance. Small talk suddenly seems empty and meaningless. Honesty becomes the only currency worth spending. You start prioritizing meaningful conversations over superficial ones. Death gives you the clarity to realize that words have power and that using them wisely is essential. Number 4, you begin to see beauty in fragility. When you're faced with death, you start to see the beauty in things that were once overlooked. A wilted flower, a wrinkle on someone's hand, the fragility of an ice sculpture, a sunset that only lasts 5 minutes. Death makes you look for beauty in unexpected places. It sharpens your eye for detail, not because you want to capture the perfect picture, but because you want to savor the feeling. You realize that beauty doesn't always lie in perfection, but in the fleeting, imperfect moments that make up life. It's a reminder to appreciate the impermanence of things, to find joy in the transient nature of existence. As the great poet John Keats wrote, "Beauty is truth, truth beauty." That truth is something that death helps you see more clearly. And number 5, you live more deliberately. Asterisk, when you confront death, you start living more deliberately. You choose slower. You say no more. You start asking yourself, will this matter when I'm gone? This helps you focus on what truly matters. You realize that most of the things you stress about are insignificant in the face of death. It gives you clarity and helps you make decisions that align with your values and priorities. You start living in the present moment, savoring the little things and making the most of every opportunity. Death serves as a constant reminder that life is short, so you might as well make it sweet. So there you have it, 5 ways death changed my perspective forever. The point of this video isn't to avoid death, but to remember how to live. Before you go, share this with someone who still matters. Thanks for watching.